Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this video in one go, so if I stumble over my words moving forwards, I apologise about that, and also if the quality of this video is fairly poor as well, if there's any lag, anything like that at all, sadly it cannot be helped, and hopefully it is not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision 2022 related video here on my channel, and another sort of reaction video as well, because it is time to listen to snippets of the songs involved in the first show of this year's Melodifestivalen, which, as we all know, is the tried and tested format for Sweden with regards to the Eurovision Song Contest, which takes place this year, a few months from now, in May, of course, in Turin, in Italy. Now, I have some information in front of me just to make sure I don't forget anything. The first semi-final of the 62nd edition of Melfest takes place this weekend, as I'm recording this video, on Saturday the 5th of February. There will then be semi-final 2 the following week, semi-final 3, semi-final 4, and then semi-final 5, which is sort of a second chance round, but it's changed a little bit for this year's edition of Melfest. Instead of there being duels, there's going to be 2 groups. I have looked at how exactly it's going to work. It doesn't really matter at this stage. I'll talk about it when we get closer to the time. The final of Melfest is on the 12th of March, and former Melfest competitor Oscar Zia is hosting with a couple of other guests here and there. Now, because of the pandemic, the first live show is taking place in Stockholm at what is still quite commonly known as the Globen, or the Globe Arena, and there is a reduced capacity crowd as well. All of the shows, rather than touring across Sweden like usual, once again, all shows will be broadcast from Stockholm. I believe the final will be at its usual venue, perhaps with a full capacity crowd. We don't know yet. There's also been some changes to the way the voting is going to be conducted, and we will find out the exact results after each live show. That's a first. All this does, in my opinion, is give us Eurovision fans a good indication as to who might win the whole thing when the grand final rolls around. It's like with Lithuania. We already have a very good idea who's going to win because we know the exact results, whereas in Estonia, we don't know the results of the quarterfinals, so it's anybody's game. With that being said, snippets of the songs involved in Show 1 are now out, and I'm going to give you my absolute first thoughts. Now, I don't know about you, but I always feel as though Melfest is fairly predictable before we've even heard 1 second of any song. I mean, I'm looking at semi-final 1 here. We have Malu Pritz. I'm very, very excited to listen to part of her song and then the full thing this weekend. I've really liked her material in the past. I think this is her 3rd Melfest entry. Yes, Ballerina was very good. Then we have Som du vill by Teots. He's a newcomer. Let There Be Angels by Shirley Clamp. She's been involved many times before. Moving Like That by Omar Rudberg. He's been involved before. Hullabaloo by Dana Strawhead, which I think might be the slightly tongue-in-cheek, jokey entry of this heat. Hold Me Closer by Cornelia Jacobs, and Innocent Love by Robin Bengtsson. Once again, he is involved, and apparently his song is quite upbeat. With that being said, let me know your thoughts, and links as always in the description to my other social media pages. I'm on the SVT Play website here. The videos I think were only uploaded a short while ago, and I'm going to actually make a very rough prediction already. So I think Robin will win this semi-final, with Malu in 2nd place, and then going through to the second chance round, Omar, and I'm going to go out on I'm going to say Teots, and then that means that out are Shirley, Dana, and Cornelia. There we go. Now, in terms of how I'm going to do this, I'm going to listen to the songs that I think will be eliminated this Saturday first. So, let's start with Hullabaloo by Dana Strawhead. Here we go. 1-minute clips here. Ooh, it's a cassette tape. Is that how they're doing it? Oh, it's on mute. Whoops. It's in Swedish, yes. Quite jaunty. Oh. Okay. I'll tell you what this sounds like. Maybe it's a bit harsh to say this, but it's the sort of tune that would be played at a party, but nobody's really listening to it. Like a children's birthday party or something, and there's a band off in one corner doing their thing. It sounds like that. I mean, Halabaloo. It sounds cheerful, absolutely. But it's also very plain for an up-tempo track. Feels a bit dated. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. It's not really my cup of tea. Oh, is that it? Oh, yes. There we go. Nothing particularly sensational there. I'd be surprised if it qualified. Next, I'm going to check out Shirley Clamp with Let There Be Angels. Here we go. Been involved many times in the past. It's a ballad. A world forever changing. Piano. Strings coming in. Miracles all around. Okay. I imagine this track will have a very powerful final chorus. It needs it. This isn't too bad, you know. Nothing original, but it's not bad at all. I like the piano. Is that it? Well, can't really say too much about that because there wasn't really a whole lot going on. It's a ballad, it's quite stripped back, the vocals sound very nice in the studio cut, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 for now because it seemed very nice, but I'm not sure it's going to really leave too much of an impact. We then move on to Cornelia Jacobs with Hold Me Closer. Here we go. Let's check this one out. Let me know what you think. Ooh, I like her voice straight away. Not wildly different from the last song at the moment. Baby Bye Bye. Reminds me a bit of Tears Getting Sober, actually. This is not bad. This is not bad. Oh, okay, this chorus isn't bad. 7 out of 10. This is nice. Oh, that sounded promising. It really did. Cornelia Jacobs. I'm so sorry. I've said you're going to be eliminated on Saturday. Now I'm starting to think twice. Really quite nice. There was just something about that melody that captivated me more than Shirley Clamp's track. Dana, meanwhile, I think is definitely out of contention here. Very good. You know, Melfest, I think, amongst some in the community, gets a bit of a negative reputation, but there's no doubt about it. Every year, people pay attention. Maybe not so much this season. I've seen very few people talk about Sweden, actually. Maybe because Sanremo's going on at the same time at the moment. But, yeah, Melfest does have a bit of a negative reputation amongst some. But Sweden qualify every year, and usually get a pretty decent result every year. Last year in Rotterdam was the first time in almost a decade that Sweden didn't even finish in the top 10. I mean, it's an extraordinary, impressive record. And this year, they are going to bounce back, I'm sure about that. So we move on now to Omar Rudberg with Moving Like That. Curly hair, let's give it a listen. Okay, I'm thinking Summer on the Beach. I think he's going to be very popular with young viewers. Oh, this is radio friendly. This is what Sweden do very, very well. More so than pretty much every other country. Very polished radio pop. A song like this would maybe top the charts in the UK. Imagine Ed Sheeran doing this. Big hit. This is better than his previous Melfest track. 6 out of 10. Little bit repetitive, but it definitely has that sort of summery vibe to it. Yeah, can't really say much else than that. We move into the last three now. Teots with Som du vill. This has been co-written by Axel Schillström, he's been involved before, and Elise Ritt, who's also been involved before. Let's give it a listen. Som du vill. Okay. Synth beat, is that? We all know Sweden probably won't send something in their own language, though. Okay, this is definitely pop. Building up. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, he's singing quite quickly here. And the chorus. Yeah, you can have a bop to this. Seven out of 10. Som du vill. Yeah, and it's got a bit of a catchy refrain as well. Not bad. That has second chance round written all over it at the very least. That leaves Robin Bengtsson. Yet again, he's involved. Innocent Love has been co-written with a whole bunch of people, including Victor Krone, who has tried to represent Sweden, but did represent Estonia. Let's give Innocent Love a listen. This is perhaps a serious contender. Oh my god. I hate to say it, but immediately it's got that blinding lights thing going on. Okay. Mellow verse, up-tempo chorus. Sip of the ocean. This is nice. Seven out of 10. Is that a guitar? Shaking it off. Well, I'll be totally honest. I think Som du vill stood out more to me than that, based on first listen of these 1 minute long clips. There's no doubt about it. Robin is going through, because come on now, as if he's not. But, yeah, it was fine. I wasn't falling off my chair in excitement, but it wasn't bad. That leaves the Princess of Sverige, Malu Pritz. Oh, I can't wait for this. Bananas! And look at that songwriting team. Jimmy Turnfeldt, Alice Gernand, Joy Deb, Linnea Deb. Hello, big songwriters here. High Hopes for Bananas by Malu Pritz. Deliver, come on. Rocky riff. Come on, Malu. Okay, this is sassy and cheeky. Great opener. Come on. Yes. This is the strongest of the bunch. There is a playfulness to it. I think it suits Malu's voice and, to be honest, her age, perhaps, very well. The lyrics aren't too bad. It's got a catchy hook. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is just the sort of thing... I'm going to spit it out in a minute. Just the sort of thing that other countries would kill for. And they never have it, and Sweden do. It's as if Olivia Rodrigo decided to enter Melfest and just had something very sort of cheeky indeed, I guess. That's what it's giving me. Those sort of vibes. I know Olivia Rodrigo, a lot of people would compare music to her these days, but that's what I'm getting from this. 8 out of 10. Best song of the bunch. That's what I was hoping for. Should be going through to the final. Watch Sweden say... no. But there we have it. I would say Malu and Robin straight through to the final. That's what should happen. That's what I think will happen. And I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen. Omar, a little bit disappointing actually. And Teot's second chance round. Maybe Cornelia. That one did excite me a little bit. Hold me closer. Dana and Shirley, I'm afraid to say... it's over before it's even began. But let me know what you think. That was really... I'm going to listen to it again. Why the hell not? Oh, yes. Going up. This is great. This is great. Oh, yeah. Get a load of that. Bananas. Yes, yes, love it. All for it. Maybe I'm too old for this sort of thing, but it's playful. I can appreciate it. Malu should be in the final, pushing for the win. I'm saying it now. I've only heard 1-minute snippets of the first 7 songs involved in this year's Melfest. Let me know what you think. This is turning into a massive ramble. Gotta stop that. But yes, these videos, I've been filming them for a few years now, Melfest related videos. They never seem to do that well on my channel, but I enjoy filming them. Let me know what you think. That's the millionth time I've said that. And I'll be back with another Eurovision related video very soon, because February is just absolutely rammed with news and songs and other bits and pieces. We know the hosts for this year's contest now as well. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Roll on the rest of this Eurovision season. Maybe improvements on the whole are coming. Quality is coming, perhaps. Until next time, hopefully the quality wasn't too bad. Bye for now.